Hey, it's your girl KB back with another review for Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 9, Episode 11, Secrets of the Love Lagoon. Y'all see how late I'm doing this episode, and I guess it was the YouTube guides telling me to just go ahead and wait for this Karen Huger news because we just gonna start there right at the top of the show. Why this footage of Karen, this body cam footage, is the most horrific thing ever for you to be, reality TV grand dame. You know what I mean? Like, this is some serious stuff, Karen. The fact that, like, she's so drunk that she doesn't even register that she's crashed her car. She just like, yeah, your car is on fire, ma'am. Step away from your car. Your car is on fire. And Ray just sitting there, just being an old man and oblivious, and probably got her in a little more trouble than, because he admit, yeah, she probably had a little more to drink. I don't think the way that they had the news reporter say it, I don't think that he said it that way. The news reporter reported it as he said she probably had a little bit more to drink than she should have. But when we saw the video, he said that she probably had a couple of beers, nothing too crazy. You know what I mean? But I don't think it would matter much, even if she did refuse the breathalyzer and stuff, because she was so drunk in this footage, y'all. Like, she is just stumbling around. That wig is shifted. Like, y'all remember that camp day? Y'all remember that camp day where Karen, her wig, who was it? Candace. I think this was Candace's first event, and she did that little bubble soccer. They had to get in them balls and run into each other and stuff. And when they was eating, and Karen wig kept sliding on the back, and she was trying to put them shades on the back. And wig kept sliding. Hold up. They was like, just do it. Hold up. I gotta put it in.
But at the same time, no, girl, hold on. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. Okay, listen. We're good. No, we're good. Look. No. Hold on. Hold on, damn it. It's hot.
Let her.
Hold on.
May I? Okay,
Okay, hold on. I'm not finished. I got more to tell. Hold on. My wig gonna turn backwards in a minute.
It's good now.
Y'all, I feel like when Karen got into that wreck, and once she realized she got to get up out this car, that is legit probably how she was shuffling around in that car trying to get that wig together, because that wig is hanging on the back of her head for dear life the entire time. Ray is there going through her purse trying to get her stuff because she's clearly about to be arrested. She what happens? What next body cam? She's in the car. They let her sit in the front seat. I found that odd. Is that something that they do? She was not in the back seat. The car footage is her. She probably was talking mess and let them know that she on TV, so they gave clear footage. This is Karen. Cause she's talking about, yeah, I'm the grand dame. People call me the grand dame. Yeah, Andy Cohen named me that. He probably don't know what you're talking about. It's a 50-50 chance this man know what you're talking about. But, girl, drunk lady with this wig sliding off your head, please sit up and look right into the camera so people can see that it's you, Karen Huger. They're going to love this. She says she's on some reality TV show. Do you know her? Hold up. That wig just was baby. Karen was crazy. She said something like she's Thomas Jefferson's concubine. I said, you should have said you Uncle Ben's concubine. Because that's, hey. What else her crazy stuff said? She was like, I own a plantation. I was like, she not lying. She do got the plantation, right? In Sierra County. Don't her family own the plantation that they ancestors was slaved on, I think? Or do they just own just some plantation and farm on it? Something along the lines. But she was out there drunk, stumbling. The part that really got me, y'all, oh my gosh. The part that got me with Karen, when he's getting her out the car, he is like lifting her up, and she's like, I got it, I don't need no help. And as soon as she stands up, bloop, she goes face first, and her head like kind of hits the door, but he grabs her by there, and she goes. So I guess it wouldn't be Ray's fault because she said it herself. I'm lit. She said, bloop, ooh, I'm lit. He was like, yeah, you're lit. That's why we're here. It's not funny, but it is.
You gotta go inside.
Everyone's gonna hate you that way.
What?
Do you know who I am?
I don't.
No,
You've told me your name is Karen.
No.
Let me help you up.
No, I did not. Oh God.
That's what
I'm lit.
Yes, you are lit.
Oh, can you?
That's why you're here.
No, not really, darling.
It is. Hold on, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I don't want you to fall like you just did.
But yeah, y'all, I just had to get that out of the way. We see that this footage has come out after they have made the verdict that she is indeed guilty. And looking at the footage, baby, there was no way around this. They said that she was initially offered 60 days in jail and a fine. And they said, nah, take it to the jury. Take it to the jury. You thought that was going to be on your side when these are the footages of your drunkenness, Karen, the Grand Dame Huger. You better hope Parfums de Marley don't... Is it Parfums de Marley that she with? You better hope Parfums de Marley don't want to drop your Grand Dame perfume, Le Dame, or whoever fashion perfume house you with. Girl, I said, Karen was in there clowning. Okay, she was in there full-blown clowning. But yes, she gonna get her sentencing. I don't have my ring on. I don't have no jewelry on, y'all. I just kind of got up in front of this camera. I had the same, anyway. This little piece of, anyway, where I'm at. We're gonna start on in with the episode, y'all. I gotta cook after this. I just grabbed the first thing I saw, and I had this little sort of in the pile. I said I had it for like 30 minutes. Had it on for 30 minutes. What's another 30 minutes? Stacy goes to lunch with Giselle and Karen. I said, this is hilarious because it's definitely giving, okay, let's give her a performance review. Let's give her a performance review. Let her know how she's doing so far. Of course, the topic is TJ, and they are ready to voice their opinions. Giselle is focused on, she wants Stacey to get some. I want you to find some other penises, how you say it? More of them. Yeah, go explore. If he ain't giving it up, go out there. Don't be just trying to latch on to him and try to get married to him as soon as you get a divorce. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. Explore. You been with the same man for how long? I think she said 16 years. Girl, bye. Explore. Have you about a good 2 to 3 just years out there? You can't even say that these days because the dating pool is trash. I'm not sure what it is for women in their area and of their status and caliber, especially since she is open to other races. So dating for her probably ain't gonna be no bits of hard because she just left a white man. So she's open to white, I'm sure Asian, Indian. Just if you go white, you go anything, right? I feel like if I wasn't married, even if I wanted to spread out into the dating pool, white wouldn't be it. It's just so many other things before we get to white. But if she'll go white, she got the whole dating pool in her hand. So, Stacey, go out here and live, girl. Date these men for the good 2 to 3 years. Get you a Puerto Rican. Get you a Italiano. Get you a black man that's not TJ. Find you what fits you, girl. Don't just be jumping into nothing. But that's what Giselle is saying. Karen is voicing her concerns as well, but she not really feeling TJ. She asked where he at anyway. And when they first sat down, he's in LA working. And then they showed him like on set, but I don't know if he's like a actor on the show, like a main character, if he got a name, or if he just searching in the background while they over here doing this Doctor Number 2. You know what I mean? He got a line here or there type deal. I don't know. I don't watch the show, but yeah, they like, girl, you sure he ain't got nobody when he out there in LA? And they basically to see that this is a lost cause, cause so they started just sitting there like looking at their watches. She's like, why are you guys looking at your watches? They're like, whoo, time to go. We see this is a lost cause, girl. I said, yeah, they did your performance review. They said, she's a train wreck enough to keep it going and get another season. This is the review where they was trying to see who was going to keep their, what do they have, flutes? Who was going to keep their flute? Because, you know, they did a switch it, change it, rearrange it when it comes to Kiana and Jassy, where it's like, they started off with Jassy being a main housewife and then ended up with Kiana being a main housewife when she started off as a friend. So they ended up doing a switch and change it. This was the performance review to see if Stacey was gonna be the one to give up her flute. And she said, baby, push Jazzy to the side. I'm up here. That's why she said she's still in the show, because she passed that performance review. This was it. And she killed it. Go Stacey. She is a bit of a Delulu train wreck, but hey, it's perfect for reality TV. She doesn't seem like a girl that really gets mad and goes low blow and everything, so it's refreshing to see her type of personality and the reads that she carries on through the show. I'm here for Stacey. Clearly she passed her review. We'll see more of her. Wendy invites let me sip my beverage. It's my tea mosa with an extra splash of tea, because I was too lazy to get back out the Prosecco bottle. Wendy invites the ladies out to a clothing store to do some shopping. The funny part about this, Ashley shops there. Y'all, when they said Ashley shop at this little store, I said, please pan around, show me the clothes and see what it's wearing, because Ashley's fashions don't be given. Don't be given. So I was like, She was like, yeah, the girl that sold me for my date. Yeah, I came here. And they flashed the date. She had on a white t-shirt and some jeans. You had a stylist for that? So I was real anxious to pan around this store to see what they had in this piece that Wendy was the one to bring herself in there. So yeah, it has some cute little stuff. We saw people bringing out some cute little pieces, but Jacqueline is there. She thanks Wendy for inviting her, because she hasn't been invited to a lot of the stuff that they've been throwing lately. And they was just like, okay, yeah, okay, cool. Mia tries to throw her a oop, and she's like, yeah, she's sitting there talking to Ashley and Wendy, and she's telling them that she's gonna ask Karen if she can bring Jacqueline to the Love Lagoon. Ashley's like, I think so. I think that'll be a great idea. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, me? You should absolutely. I think you should absolutely. Ashley is about to come on herself. She cannot contain herself, how she wants Jacqueline to come and be messy. Wendy is like, girl, what? Like, are you sure about that? She's like, you think Karen's gonna be mad? She's like, Karen knew some bull was afloat, because she pops right up and she's like, and Mia's like, yeah, so Karen, Gordon, I know you said you wanted Gordon to come with me. Wait, Mia's a little, I know you said you wanted Gordon to come with me to the Love Lagoon, but like, so he's gonna be busy. And then I was gonna bring Ink, but he's being honored. He's being honored on that day. So can I bring, no, absolutely not. Karen didn't even let her get close to saying Jacqueline's name. No, I have my boundaries. This is my home. She will not be coming into my home the way she disrespected me. Okay, not the way she disrespected me. And Mia was just like, okay, cool. So, what we at with it? Wendy says, tells them, so everybody's got some type of milestone going on in their life. I done turned 40. We've got a few divorces. Giselle's an empty nester. Let's go to Panama for a liberation celebration. Kiana is in the confessional like, I guess, this just seems like, such a, kind of trip. I'd rather do Europe. I'd rather do Europe, with caviar and champagne. Later on, when she at home, y'all, we see that this nut thought that they were going to Panama City, Florida. Her boyfriend is asking her, like, you going to the city or the country? And she was just like, you can tell she was getting flustered, especially with the cameras being there. Like, dang, I'm finna. It's giving 265 days. That's what Kiana was like. Damn it, this is gonna be the moment. This is gonna be the moment right here. And so she was like, well, wait, you're right. She did say we was going to South America. I was like, Central America, okay. So when she let's just go right to the house. She's at the house with her man and her brother. Everybody was like, okay, brother was, hey, brother, how you doing? How you doing, brother? They're all at the house. They're taking the shot. That's when she tells them about the trip. She lets her know it's one of the milestones is 3 divorces. He says, 3 divorces? Are those because of the show? I said, that's a valid question. He don't really want to do this show. And I said, you shouldn't want to do this show because y'all relationship don't look like it's strong enough to withhold our opinions because we don't think we don't think you like her enough, sir. We think she just makes herself very much available. And I say we, but I guess me on this part. It seems like Kiana makes herself available in such a place in his life that it's not gonna be easy to just push her away, or you know what I mean. That's what it's giving, because he definitely has a take it or leave it type of attitude, and so. Yeah, they sit on down after taking a shot and stuff. Her brother is asking little questions, just basically, how's it been? Y'all settling in, yada, yada, yada. In her confessional, she admits that they are completely different. She says, I value intimacy and adoration while he values order and respect. I said, baby, run. And then she goes on to say that he is too serious and she wants to have fun. They're not even married yet. Where's the fun? I said, nothing about Greg's personality looks like he's fun. His version of fun is probably drinking some beers, watching the game, and playing spades. Having some people over for some bottles and some spades with some ribs and some wings. That's his fun, baby. He not giving that he wants to do what you're doing. So to see her and how she is, and the whole baddies vibe, she got the Medi Spa and stuff. For her to be with this dude that's just, girl, go find you some nice man in real estate that likes to travel, that has access to a PJ, and rock out, sister, because like, not to say it's anything wrong with social workers, because it's not. I know plenty of social workers. Mia being like, yeah, we can tell he's a social worker. He gives social worker. He owns his own business, Mia. But yeah, at the end of the day, he's a social worker. So the brother asks about kids, and they both like, whoa, we got to get used to living with each other first. I said, yeah, because if she comes back next season, I don't even know, not to wish that upon them, but something gonna have to change. And I always give people grace and space that it might be awkward to have the cameras all up in your life, all up in your relationship. So you might be a little bit more guarded than what your relationship really looks like. But the fact that she said in her confessional that their values are completely different and that they're not having fun, that's where it's like, y'all ain't even married yet and y'all not having fun. Y'all living together and y'all don't have kids. Y'all should be having, that is when me and him had the most fun. And it was the pandemic. It was the pandemic, but we had so much, we saw each other so much, and we was just, let's get some stuff, let's do some stuff. So the fact that y'all not having fun when y'all grown enough and have enough money to have the means to do things and travel. So I'm wondering, when you go to Europe and have this caviar and champagne, is it with Greg or is it with your girls, or was it with the ex? Was this the drug dealer or whatever that Mia was talking about when she was being? The peoples have questions. It's me. I have the questions. Stacy goes out with her auntie sister Dora. She tells her about TJ and asks her opinion. She's just like, "Oh, is that the cutie at work?" She's like, "Yeah." She asks us her daughter met TJ. She's like, "Only in passing because we work together. She's met everybody up at QVC." She said, "Okay, makes sense." First, the auntie comments about, "Girl, you ain't did the thing in a year." Girl, it couldn't be me. A year, girl? I couldn't do that. But then she goes on to be like, "Well, you shouldn't be doing that no way because you're still married. Get your divorce first and then do something." I said, mm-hmm. And Stacey's in agreement. It's like, yeah. Everybody's just like, wanting me to get back out there and like jump on the pogo stick, but I'm not ready. And I'm not. I said, "Girl, stop flexing. You've been trying to smash that man as much as they've been telling you to go find somebody to smash. You've been pressing that man and he has been denying you on camera. Don't act like, you just, so cool with not doing it. You just know you don't have the option to do it with the person that you're currently dating. So cut the bull, Miss Lady." Next, we see Giselle on a date with Namsa. Y'all know she got a type. All her men is dark skinned and bald headed, which is so funny for somebody who is accused of being a colorist. It's so funny for somebody who is accused of being a colorist that you like your men dark skinned, and it is what it is, y'all. Because a lot of people feel like Giselle, her being around Mia and just not holding Mia to task for coming to at her children, like, "Oh, your girl snuck a boy in the house. Your girl snuck a boy in the house." Like, girl, like, you wanted to air that out on TV, my children. When she went at Wendy and Candace for thinking that they made a face at her talking about her child. So it's definitely given, are you not coming at Mia because she's light skinned? My mama's like, "No, Giselle is in her nice girl era and she don't want to ruin it because she been rocking the boat." I said, but this is something that is a turn up that they would have liked to see. That would have been half the season right there, is Giselle turning up on Mia for coming at her kids, because that's something you come at somebody about. But anyway, Giselle is on a date with her dark-skinned bald man of this, time frame. Speaking of her and dark-skinned bald man, they flash back to Sherman because that was another man that she seriously dated on the show. And I'm like, dang, when you really think about it, if it wasn't for the show, Giselle probably would have been somewhere happily married to Sherman, because that's the path that they looked like they was on. The kids loved him. He was always there for her and present, and this is my woman, and this. And it wasn't until they brought the ex-wife on the show and she started talking about the cheating scandal and Monique. Remember when they had Monique bring in that whole thing? And it's like, dang, it's kind of messed up. But at the same time, Giselle, you done came for people marriages. So when they come for your relationship, you just got to be ready for what's to come, because you've done it. So what's good for the goose is good for the gander, boo-boo. So that's the thing I was thinking about. Like, dang, if it wasn't for when they had, and I wonder if it was, if somebody set Monique up to do this, or if this was just purely Monique being like, "Oh, she gonna come for me. I got something for that. My people found something out." She got that messy cousin that he the type that's gonna research it and find that type of stuff. So yeah, that happened. But now we got Namsa. She gives him some rapid fire questions. LeBron or Michael Jordan, Biggie or Tupac, you ever been married, ever been arrested, got any kids? No to them all. So she's like, she kind of turned off because she likes bad boys. She said she like her men a little bit mean. I said, yes, spoken like a true evil person, so that when you corrupt their soul with your evilness and your bitterness that you reside inside, you not fully tame them because they've already got a little bit there themselves. I see your game, Giselle. I see your game. Nextly, we get to the main event, the Love Lagoon, y'all. Karen got these mermaids. They happen out there. They happen out there. And Karen was like, okay, I'm gonna hold this side of you. Ray like, yeah, let me help her. Let me help her. Let me help her. I said, Karen, I see why you gotta keep your body doing all that, because Ray, old man stuff, he looking at them mermaids like, whoo, look at them mermaids. Ashley and Giselle are riding together with their new boos from the speed dating. Both of them have been on dates with these men, Josh and Namsa. Ray, they're at the, we seeing everybody get into the party, and some of the guys asked Ray, how often you get in this pool and take a dip? He said, if the mermaids was there, I'd get in there every day. I get in there every day. When Ashley gets there with this little white boy with this curly hair, Wendy goes, Jack Harlow? Is that Jack Harlow? Wendy is not impressed. I screamed, y'all. Wendy in there said, this is a lateral move. How she gonna go? Basically, how she gonna go from Michael to him? I was like, oh, well, she had little boyfriends in between. She's had little boyfriends in between, Michael. So I'm guessing she's comparing it to like Jason. Is that what his name was, or was that Giselle's boo? Luke. I think Ashley's was Luke. Maybe she compared him to. She was like, this is the lateral move. Wendy was not pleased, but Karen thinks he's adorable. His face should be on a milk carton. Stacy brings TJ and she tells him in front of everybody that Giselle and Karen want her to explore her options. They play this couples game. Karen jumps right in, no lube, no prep, and just, do you think your partner has ever cheated? Ray says, no, I've never cheated. And there, everybody's like, of course not. Who's going to say, yeah, I cheated? Wendy's like, yeah, he's not going to be like, yeah, I cheated on you in 1986. Oh, that cracked me up. And Ray is like, yeah, babe, and I don't think you cheated either. And everybody's side-eyeing like, now, I know y'all playing. Not Karen, Giselle's all in the confessional, like, everybody remember Blue Eyes, and who she thinks she fooling, saying that she don't think that she cheated. Y'all, come in close. It's not cheating if your partner knows and allows it, okay? If people have circumstances that weigh on whether they allow their younger partner. Ray is supposed to be 80 years old, if not already. Karen is 61. I think Ray is like somewhere between 17 and 20 years older than her. Ray about to be 80 if he not already. He not doing it with Karen, how Karen want to do it. She out here got the body together. I'm sure she'll be working out enough to be a bit too much for old man Ray. So just like she did have the driver Blue Eyes, yeah, Ray probably did allow that. And it was a convenient little, oh, perfect. That's somebody that you got to be around anyway, so it don't look suspicious. Until it did. So Ray had to get that driver out of there. And now that he has to drive her around, I'm like, dang, he can't even trust her to get another driver, because people just going to go straight to Karen's the driver, just like she was the last driver. So Ray got to drive her around, y'all. What a hot mess. The other people, they answer, Mia answers, and they side-eye her too, because the same thing, basically. Well, didn't Gordon smash somebody in front of you? She's like, yeah, but I allowed it. I sat back with my drink with my feet up and I watched it. I said, what is it called when a woman likes to be cuckolded? Cuckold, is that how you say it? Cuckold, when in and it usually be like a white man with the white wife, and he want to see a black man come and ravage her. You know what I mean? What is it called when a woman want to see her man smash another woman? Just sit back and watch, you know? Man was like, I was right there out loud, and it's not cheating. I said, exactly. And then she says, but yeah, I've cheated on Gordon. And Stacey's like, are we just gonna bypass that? We're just not gonna talk about that? I said, Stacey, the fact that she has a boyfriend and a girlfriend on the show, we all know that Mia has cheated. It's pretty evident. It truly needs no explanation, girl. Stacey, she was trying to harp on it. Stacey just be so shell-shocked about everything. Some people feel like she's probably playing it up for the cameras a bit. She's probably being a bit extra. But the way that she was just the same way with Auntie Sister Dora, it's like, this might just be how she is in real life, y'all. So Stacey brings up that they think he got somebody in LA. Did I say that already? It don't matter. No, I was really talking about them want her to explore. That he might have somebody in LA. So, you know, are you cheating? Because the girls think that you're talking to somebody in LA. And Giselle was like, but I thought you said that y'all not together, so it doesn't matter. He said, yeah, I agree with her. We're not together, so it doesn't matter. It wouldn't be cheating. But the only person I'm sleeping, the only thing that's in my bed is Bugs Bunny. And everybody's like, you got a Bugs Bunny stuff? You like 40, 50 years old, my G. Okay, Jassy keeps it funky, and she says yes, she thinks that he did cheat, and she admits it in front of everybody, so everybody's like, okay, you better go ahead and own it. She's in her confessional like, yeah, I mean, I'm not stupid, and I know what happened, he hit a whole baby for me, and I'm like, yeah, so why do you still want to be with him, let alone engaged to him after he cheated and either had a baby or had tried to hide a whole baby from you? Next question. Who's the dominant one? Who's the submissive one? They tell TJ, okay, listen up so you can get insight. And he snaps back, yeah, I'm not a virgin. She didn't say he was a virgin, my G. Calm down. And then she talks about, Stacey says that she wants to be the dominant one. TJ is like, oh, well, you know, if we ever get to that point, that ain't gonna fly with me. I ain't going for that. I ain't going for that. And they're like, oh, okay, well, pipe up in, TJ, pipe up. And he says that he is the dominant one in the relationship. When he's like, yeah, but I like to be a little dominant too. He like, nah, if I pull you to the bed and say this is the next position and this is the next position. But I be like, yeah, but I be like, can we go back to that position? I want to do that position. He ain't going for none of that. And I'm like, okay, I ain't gonna read too much. Mia said with Gordon, she was the submissive one. With Gordon, she's the dominant one. But with Ink, she's the sub. Because Ink likes to choke her. They were like, oh, that's the only way he can hang on to her because he got to stand up on them apple boxes. Karen in these apple boxes. He got to stand up on these apple boxes to be the same height as Mia, y'all. So who is next? Oh, yes, girl. So Ashley is like, yeah, so, you know, I swim in both ponds. So when I'm with a man, I'm submissive. But when I'm with a lady, I'm more dominant. And Wendy's like, yeah, Ashley, you are. You're more dominant. I wouldn't have thought that. You are more dominant. I wouldn't have thought that. I said, ooh, it's giving she want it. My mama was like, girl, you so crazy. Why would you say that? That's not what I said. Mama, she's like, if you dominant, why you ain't dime me up? Why you ain't do it? And then what she says, she brings up how in Miami a few years prior that they ended up flashing each other. Everybody ain't had no panties on and was showing their coochie. She was like, yeah, and at my birthday, we were drinking. And I was like, Ashley, you're wasted. And she was like, yeah, you gonna show me something? I said, what? I said, Wendy, why you ain't showing something? Why you ain't showing something, Wendy? That was her being dominant. So I'm like, you gonna show me something? If you had leaned in and kissed her, she would have took you down. Ashley would have went and took you down. But since you probably just giggled and sipped her drink, and she was like, yeah, she played Pitbull. I ain't finna turn out like that. Wendy wants it. I would like to see it. Oh, Jesus. So Stacey is just like, what is this conversation? Not in front of the mermaids. Then Wendy talks about how, oh yeah, I talked about that. I don't know when I showed me some sneak peek in Mexico. She was trying to get another sneak peek. I said, yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised nothing happened if nothing happened with the people in Mexico. No, I think they did say, was that when Candace and Ashley had their moment in Mexico? Or Candace wasn't in Mexico? I can't remember, child. I know they said Candace and Ashley had like a moment at some point where they was like, they were like this. So that's why they got that friend of me vibes. They on that, who was that? Jocelyn and Mimi. They be fighting, but they was like, I mean, we did have a moment or two. Because when you got that much rage for somebody, you just be like, hold up. Let's see what we can do with all that passion. Especially when it's somebody attractive. And Ashley, even though she got a big old forehead, she not an ugly girl. She gets done up. She's cute. And Wendy is just drop dead gorgeous. Chocolate skin, flawless bone structure, just everything gorgeous. So I would like to see it. So Ray says that back in the day, Cameron used to tear him up. She used to be the dominant one, okay? And he's like, yeah, I had to marry this girl. I said, I had to marry that girl. Ray, this is Giselle. Ray, a while ago, Karen told us that she put her mouth into retirement. Would you like for her to unretire her mouth? He said, yeah, absolutely. And they're just laughing and having a grand old time. And then this dog pops up in the yard. They're like, you got a dog? It's a dog in a little gate over there. You got a dog? And up pops the thirst bucket Jacqueline with some balloons, y'all. I said, girl, if you don't sit down. Jacqueline said, I'm gonna get my friend of official. Is she an official friend of the show? I don't be knowing what's the difference between guest or friend of the show, like flute or no, side pictures or no. And Jacqueline do have a side picture, so she's either friend or guest. I don't know how they classify it. But I truly want to know what was the determining factor between Jassy and Kiana swapping out as far as having a flute and not having a flute. Was it coming down to whose man was gonna film? Maybe Jassy's man was like, we can't get too much in our business. Y'all ain't coming into our house. Maybe that's what it is, because I don't think we've been into their house. So that's probably what it was, y'all. But yeah, until the next one, y'all, I will see y'all later. Hope y'all enjoyed the review. Bye.